Welcome to Cisco Networking Academy Tool Time. Today's objective is to learn how to summarize routes onto a network router. First of all, why would we want to summarize routes? Well, the benefit of summarized routes is that the routing table will be smaller. That will mean fewer network updates and less of a load on the router's CPU. Routes can be summarized if the destination networks are contiguous and can all be summarized into a single network address. In this example, we're going to show you how all four networks can be represented with one summary route. So the first step in the summarization process is to take the dotted decimal entries from the routing table and convert them into binary. Then you're going to start at the left of the binary conversion, slide over until the bits don't match anymore, and draw a red line in between the bits that match and the bits that don't match anymore. There's two more things that we need to do. First of all, convert the matching bits back to decimal to determine the summary network, and then count up the number of bits that are matching in order to determine the summary net mask, and also convert that back to decimal. The last thing that we're going to need to do is remove the four individual routes from the router and add the new summary route. So let's take a look at the routing table first of all, and there you see we have four individual routes before the change. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the four individual routes. It's a pretty easy thing to do. The IP route command to add a route is IP route, the network that you want to get to, the net mask, and then the outgoing interface. But to remove these routes, all we have to do is add no in front of the route that we're trying to remove. Now the real cool thing also is that you can use the up arrow key to repeat the last one, so you have less of a chance of making a typing error, and you can see that this will go pretty fast if you know how to use that up arrow key to repeat each of the routes and just change them to what you need to remove. So after removing these routes, I want to make sure that they're actually gone. So I'm going to look at the routing table. And look, they are all gone. All we've got is that connected interface, so that's a good thing. Then I can use that little trick with the up arrow key again to retrieve the information, change it to what I want it to be, to add that summary route by removing the no and putting in the information that we calculated earlier. And I'm going to hit enter, and then I'm going to do another check to make sure that I've actually added the information that I wanted to add. So if I do a show IP route again, yep, there's my new route. We've got our summary route, and we've removed 4, and we're saving our CPU. Stop this film and convert the dotted decimal into binary, then start it again to check your answers. Are these the answers that you got? If they are, then go to step 2 and try to determine the new network and net mask. How did you do? Did you get the 10.128.4.0 network with a net mask of 255.255.252.0? If you did, it's time to configure the router. Now, what are the steps that we need to do to configure the router? Do you remember? Well, first of all, we're going to need to remove the individual static routes and then configure the summary route. Great job. However, if you need more help, watch the video again.